up, guys? It's your boy. Um, I'm going to be discussing with you all about, first of all, the topic of Valentine's Day, which was celebrated on February 14th. I'm going to be breaking down the historic ingenious origins of the paganistic holiday because it is, in fact, a paganistic holiday. It dates back to ancient uh, Greek and Roman times. Uh, I can't really get too in depth with it because I don't really know the historic origins. I'm basically going to be reading from you all a yeah, recorded document of what I've seen, a video that I watched, and I'm basically reading to you what the document was telling me, what the document was saying, literally. So this is like a word for word type of thing. But after you're done watching this video, you're not going to want to celebrate this holiday again. You're not going to want to celebrate this holiday again because when I discuss to you the origins of this holiday and all of the traditions and where these traditions relate back to and what it's filled with, you're going to be disgusted. So I'm black like that. I will always be showing this prop, this symbol. I'm black like that in all my videos from now on, since this is Black History Month. And I did tell y'all that I'm going to stop making videos about politically, social, and economically conscious videos, but it doesn't mean that I have to stop making videos about retelling, re-recording stories that went down in our history, in our culture, as far as being an African people. So I will be definitely making videos on the side of the spiritual videos about documentaries about actual brave alpha male and alpha female and male kings and queens that that showed um uh, uh, um that showed strings of courage, honor, bravery, sacrifice, and uh the natural will to protect, to love, and to honor their race and other people from different races. And this should be a motivational type of lecturing improvisation for you and how you can relate these things to your life, especially if you are black. So, with that being said, I'm black like that today. Ancient Greek and Roman origins dated back to ancient pagan beliefs in Europe with the holiday Lupercalia. In ancient Roman festivals in honor of Lupercus, known as the god Faunus. So we're talking about a Faunus now, filled with fornication, orgies, drunkenness, among others. So this is dating back, we're going all the way back to ancient, historic Greek and Roman times. So, this festival, Lupercalia, a fertility festival dedicated to Faunus, Lupercus, a Roman god of flocks and shepherds. As protector of cattle, he is also referred to as Lupercus, he who wards off the wolf. He who wards off the wolf. He had the head and the torso of a man, but the hind quarters and horns of a goat. He was considered a symbol of fecundity, 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 because of his lustful nature, or fecundity because of his lustful nature. It sounds like a horrific definition of a word anyway. I will definitely look that word up, fecundity, and some of all these other words dealing with the vocabulary that was used in the making of that video that I seen, as this is the word for word documentary of no the word for word a replica of what I seen and what I heard in the video. So I will definitely of these words because it's good to know these words. So Lupercalia was his festival as the Luperci depicted him wearing goat skins. Here on in the day, the feast of Juno Februata was celebrated. Romulus and Remus, Greek gods, who during the winter solstice is gone, celebrated the fertility festivals after the winter solstice was gone because the days seem longer. Now, since it's getting warmer, Lupercus, the fertility god, the Romans worshipped, would sacrifice goats and a dog. Blood would be smeared on the foreheads of two young men wearing only strips of goats. It was believed that pregnant women would have an easier labor and infertile women would become fertile. February actually means to purify. Lupercalia, ancient Roman festival held annually on February 13th through 15th. Ceremony of the festival was originally intended to secure fertility and keep out evil. But what they're doing, in fact, is evil. Slaughtering goats and dogs and wearing the skins and thongs of wolves and dogs and celebrating interconnected, seductive, erotic games and doing all this paganistic stuff and worshiping statues of goats. Stuff is paganistic, y'all. And what does paganism that refer back to in Egyptian culture? Like the worship of Nimrod, like the worship of Baal or Baal, master or lord of rain, thunder, infertility, and agriculture. But if you date back to all these paganistic traditions, they're worshiping a form of the devil. If you're worshiping any other thing or item or person or presence other than the Most High Creator, you're not worshiping the Most High Creator. So, what is that referred to? It's definitely paganistic. But if you're worshiping any other thing that definitely doesn't have a relevance or a characteristic trait of the Most High, whether it's an angel or not, 24 elders or not, if you're not worshiping anything that is particularly benevolent, positive and negative, righteous, holy, you're worshiping the devil. It's idol worship. It's paganistic. So, ceremony of the festival was originally intended to secure fertility and keep out evil. Each Lupercalia began with sacrifice of goats and dogs. Two of its priests, Luperci, were then led to the altar, and their foreheads were anointed with blood, dressed themselves with the skins. According to tradition, two young men would dress themselves with the skins of or the thongs of the animals they sacrificed and run around town whipping any woman standing in their path. A blow from the thong was said to fertilize the woman. Now, this is dating back to ancient traditional Roman and Greek mythology. Historical and genius of origins of paganistic Valentine's Day. Lupercalia is the Roman form of worship of the Greek god Pan. Pan, the Greek god, historically dates back to Baal, god of rain, thunder, fertility, and agriculture. Now, didn't I say that a little bit earlier? He was none other than Nimrod in ancient Egyptian culture. The man of many names. Nimrod. Nimrod had many names according to ancient traditional times. One of his names was Gilgamesh. His second name was Baal. His third name was Melkort. Fourth name was Adonis. Creed, Adonis. Like you get that too in the Rocky Balboa. Eshmon, Dumuzi, Dionysus, Bashkus, Orion, Marduk, Mithra, Minerta, Apollo, Ra, and Osiris. Lupercalia, the holiday said to be celebrated to honor Pan or Baal in Greek mythology, is said to be in reference to Egyptian mythology, be the worship of Nimrod. This is paganism. All right, guys, that's all I got for you. Just a quick little empowering statement. Just so you all can know that we are living in the end times, and it's up to each and every one of us as a human being to stop this evil, to empower others, to state knowledge and quotes and replicated statements from holy books such as the Bible, the Quran, the Torah, the Holy Tehillim, the holy illustrious words of Allah, and to get people back to praying and reading the Bible, because this is all important. This is how you get to the bottom of these these occult paganistic traditions and lies that Satan has embedded in culture since the beginning of time. So we have to get back to that, y'all. All right, peace, love y'all. May the Most High bless you guys. I know this was a tough cookie to swallow. I'm going to make a part 2 of this video. Until then, love y'all. Be safe. Yeah.